Good morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Wednesday yesterday. Today is Thursday, October 5th, 2023, and it is a day A. Before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Go ahead, take a seat. I'm so happy that you are here in school. Once again, you bring that famous energy, and that energy is kind and energetic and eager to come to school and to learn, right? I have seen so many of you guys just bring the very best that you have to offer, and I'm so grateful for that. It makes me want to bring the best that Mr. Lin has to offer. It makes your teachers want to bring the best that he or she wants to bring, and I am really grateful for that. And so many of you guys are continuing to make the right choices, even, yes, when nobody else is looking. And remember, we've got 3 expectations here at the school. Number 1, show that you're respectful. Respect the school. Respect what the school stands for, right? Respect the people that are in the school. We call them your classmates. Sometimes it's your teachers, the assistants that get to work with you, who are helping out some of our boys and girls. Be responsible with yourself, right? With your hands, right? Everyone do this. Wiggle your fingers. Clap. All right, quiet down. Quiet down. Okay? Wiggle your toes. Yeah? You do have control, is my point. You do have control of your hands and your feet. And yes, even the words that come out of your mouth. And so if you have control, that means you can either use them for good or for not so good. And most of the time, and almost all of you guys, I would say every single one of you guys, most of the time, you guys are using your control to take good responsibility of your hands and your feet and the words that come out of your mouth, and that's awesome. Also, take responsibility of your emotions. Some of you boys and girls are getting really good at this, coming up with those breathing techniques, okay? And I do want to dispel misconception, okay? This everything that Dr. Clock taught about us, the sunrise and the sunset, is not actual sign language. What I thought was really cool is what I say in the morning, I say, good morning. This is morning. It makes me think of sunrise, right? But that actually doesn't mean sunrise, and this doesn't actually mean sunset. It's just their way of showing what it can be, right? It represents the sunrise and the sunset. But I want to invite you to join me in practice that. Or, by the way, actually, how about this? How about you take it? You choose maybe the starfish breathing, or maybe the smelling the flower and the blowing of the candle, or the sunrise and the sunset. Okay, here we go. Breathe in and breathe out. Slow it down now. When you breathe in, feel that cool air coming in through your nose, filling your belly. As you let it out, let your shoulders relax, and if you're seated, settle into your chair. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. And if you're like me, you do it slower and slower so that you can start noticing the sounds around you. If your eyes are open, the colors and the textures around you. The clothes, how it feels against your skin, all of that. And once again, you are now what we call present. You're here. Your mind isn't thinking about what's happening an hour from now or 2 minutes ago, but actually right here and right now. Okay? And that's a good way to get your big feelings to kind of get back to what they need to be, the size that they have to be. Many of you guys, like I said, are doing a great job with that. And when you do that and you take responsibility for yourself, you're showing respect, you're being responsible. And yes, it's also beginning to get you to be ready to learn, ready to walk in the hallways, ready to use the bathroom, all of that. Okay, I want to bring ourselves back to respect real quick because I think I want to clarify something, okay? While it is true that some people are officially called teachers and others are called assistants and things like that, every single one of you boys and girls, what I want you to do is recognize that anyone who is a grown-up, you need to treat as a teacher, right? You give that same respect, everybody. So whether it's a helper who's coming in, sometimes we call them an assistant, or they are a teacher, or if it's Mr. Dave, or if it's Miss Allen in the office, right? It doesn't matter what their official job is. I want you to treat them as if they are teachers, because they're here for you for the same reason every teacher is here for. And they work just as hard, and they want to be there for you. And I don't want to get into the situation where some of us boys are only giving respect to the teachers and not to the others. That's not fair, right? There's only one principle, right? I don't want you giving me more respect than anyone else. We're all here because we're part of the school community. You belong to us. You're part of our community. We belong to you. We're part of your community. And we ought to give each other the same equal level of respect. Frankly, I give the same level of respect to our sixth graders as I do with our kindergartners. It doesn't matter how old they are. And I want you to get into that mindset of not worrying about what their official position is. I want you to just give respect because they're a decent human being. And you too are also a decent human being. All right, one special announcement today. This is actually from Miss Horton. She wanted me to share for the students who are interested in the music club auditions to take that they take place this afternoon. Okay, so just a reminder. And those, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, this probably doesn't apply to you. But if you are auditioning for the music club that is happening this afternoon after school, make sure to report to the music room when the first bus run is dismissed. Okay, so when the first bus run is dismissed and you are auditioning for the music club, make sure you go straight to the music room. The auditions will end right at 3:45. So hopefully your parents know that so that they can come and pick you up. All right, we'll wrap up. I love you, care about you. I'm here to encourage you. Boys and girls, that never changes, and I hope that that never changes with you. I want you to continue to honor everyone around you with love, care, and encouragement, not just here in school, but also at home, all right? Export the great things we see here in school and make it happen out in the world. Can't wait to see you guys around. Have an awesome day.